So, my fellow viewers and Mr. Krabs, it took me a while to decide on which hero I should show you next. I gave a promise that I'm gonna show jungle, and I was thinking of jungling heroes like Enchantress would be a good example. There would be other heroes, but I decided for a bit something different, Legion Commander. You can play her on lane as well. You can even try her in mid lane. And yeah, this is a Dota 2 guide for jungling Legion Commander. So we've got 4 skills. You mainly need the last 3 skills. The first one is you can use it, and it does a lot of damage. No, it was a lie. It does not a lot of damage. It can do a lot of damage, but nah. You don't skill it. You start with the third skill, the passive, and then the second. Then you keep level 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, level 6, level 7, 8, 9, 10. You pick strength, 15, the attack speed, 20. You can decide between the moment proc chance and the movement speed. I actually started using the movement speed. I know, it sounds crazy, but the movement speed actually helps with LC because people can escape from her. She's not the fastest here, so the 30 movement speed is actually pretty good, even for the moment proc chance is very strong, but the moment speed helps a lot more. 25, of course, the dual damage. So first skill is magical. It's like literally just arrows flying from the sky onto the enemy, doing damage, doing bonus damage if it hits some creeps or heroes, and yeah, it gives us bonus speed. Press the attack gives us bonus attack speed and HP regeneration, which is strong. It also dispels most of the evil stuff that's on you, so you can use it to debuff like slows and stuff. This is a passive that whenever you get hit, you have a chance to counterattack by 25%. It has a small cooldown that gets smaller with time and the lifesteal increases, so it's pretty strong. And then we've got Duel. It pierces spell immunity, it has a duration time, and you get bonus damage. Then Legion Commander is one of the few heroes in Dota that can have permanent buffs, besides like Silencer for example, or Underlord that has it now, that stay for the whole game. So if you kill someone in the duel, you get bonus damage in this duration. If you don't kill in this duration, the duel is just cancelled automatically because the timer went out, the duration went out. If you should die during the duel, you are a feeder and you fucked up. Because trust me, when this happens, the enemy gets a bonus damage, and that is not good. You want to avoid that. I'm gonna show you the tricks how to avoid dying during duels. First of all, don't do crazy duels. Don't do a duel when the whole enemy team is there. Pick someone else up, and the rest is done with items and stuff. And I've prepared everything. I've told you everything about this hero. That the scepter increases the duration. It makes her also spell immune, and only they take damage from each other. So yeah, other people without the scepter can influence in the duel for good or for worse. But if you have the scepter, no one, not even your team, can help you, or the enemy team can help. So it's gonna be and it's also a lot of gold for other stuff that you can buy. Well, now that we've went through all of that unfair, we're gonna go on hard. We could do unfair, but no, we're gonna do hard because we're gonna wanna keep it realistic. We wanna show you the best side of it. Because on unfair they're so stuck together that Legion Commander would not. Well, you could win, you could do it easily, but I just wanna show you the true strength of Legion Commander. So, our starting items, I forgot to talk about that. There are different starting items you can make, but there's only right one for jungle, and I'm gonna show you what it is. At least I hope I remember it right. So, during jungle, most of the heroes, besides like Enchantress or Chen, you have, or Enigma, you have to start at the bot or at the lane. At least get to level 2. I'm gonna go for level 3 and finish the power threads, which helps us a lot already. Don't dare, now actually is the time to talk about it. So I'm gonna show you starting items. I'm gonna buy them real quick.
It's Commander trust into you.
So starting items are those. This, because it makes bonus damage for creeps. And this for power threads. So, just killing this first, as I told you already. So we're gonna start off with the power threads. After the power threads, immediately go for Shadow Blade, which we use. So, as a reminder, you become invisible, you move faster, no one can see you, and if you attack, you do bonus damage. So important is order. Order of attacking is very important here. There are 3 or 2 steps you can do. First of all is activate Shadow Blade. After activating Shadow Blade, you attack the enemy. You don't duel, you have to attack first. Then you duel, and you're gonna kill him. And the 3 step would be, you hit him, you do this, and you do this. Now, and with the next item we make, there's a 4-step plan. So, it's dangerous to duel, right? You wanna make sure you don't die, the enemy dies. So what if the enemy is like fat, or does a lot of damage, is strong, can be annoying? Blade mail, tada! Return all damage to them, which makes for easy duel damage, and you're gonna pop off like crazy. Now, we've got 2 items for attack speed, but it's not strong enough. What we need is Moonshot as 4th item. We're gonna attack fast, we're gonna be like bum 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 bum. Level 15 to attack speed, boom 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 boom. Damage, 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 speed, speed, speed. And then is where we go for damage massacre. We're gonna go for Crystallis and make it to Delos with damage. Incredibly strong with the amount of damage you do. And later on we sell the Quelling Plate in the end and go for Heart of Tarask, which is actually an item you can make, but you don't have to make Heart of Tarask. You can make Satanic, you can make, if necessary, Black Kingba on that spot. There's many items you can make on this 6th spot. You can make, well, I don't know what I've picked recently for this 6th item, I've got to be honest. Don't think when I lost and I don't went fully into the build. Oh, 21 minutes, I wonder what build we got from here. Jesus, he didn't even... But yeah, no. See if I can find something, a longer match with LC. 59 minutes, if that's not long enough then I don't know. 16-7, we were pretty strong. Fuck off. Doesn't show the full thing, because we definitely were not level 13 at this time, but... Okay, so let's just get going with the match, and let me show you what to do. And good luck. Have no fun, have no mercy.
Take the field.
It's Dota. Kill, kill, or be killed.
Deploying.
So right now we're going for the usual stuff, runes, and since those spots are really nice with runes to us,
yes,
we're just gonna pick the runes. We're also gonna prepare again power threads in the side menu in the shop. Did I just say a side menu to shop? Well, I hope you know what I mean.
30 seconds to battle.
There is swords. No one needs swords. Who has gotten the 1 ward anyway? Oh, Razor. Interesting. Oh, because of real. Let's check our team by the way. We've got Razor, Axe, Akira, Vengeful. So we've got Stun, Control, Stun with a little bit support damage, Carry that picks support items, And
The
they got
battle begins. Yes.
very much
If they
support.
want war,
A little bit of annoyingness, but much support. In this case, actually, Witch Doctor, who is called support, is actually the carry. He's not a support anyway, but he
repositioning.
he has to focus as a carry here. Viper, who has become a support because he got nerfed that hard, is actually the hard support. Necro has it's gonna be a tough round for them. The only annoyingness they have is Crystal back, and he's on lane with me.
Engaging.
So your playstyle actually doesn't change if you're lane or jungle. Just notice that if you jungle, you don't come out before 30 minutes or before you have your jungle items. You can farm as long as you want there, but you should help your team if you see a chance, but you don't have to, and you should not. Your team should be, if you make them aware at the start of the game, you're gonna go jungle, and then they have to take the responsibility for that. So if they fuck up, it is their fault, not yours for not being on the lane, because they know what they signed up for, so they fucked up. And if you suffer under that, then they have thrown hardcore. But you always can come back from jungle. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm not even sure if I need full powered wards or the items. Just gonna buy the gloves, and then I'm gonna go. That 3 should be enough. And Razor should hold the line, hopefully. I have no sure how to play. He plays with clarity, which gives him a disadvantage as a bristleback.
Absolutely. On it. I have you.
So yeah, you can play it on lane like this, even on mid lane, the same whole way. Well, besides the quelling plate, you maybe don't need that much, but it's still a nice addition. And yeah. We're gonna leave for jungle now. You can go on jungle in level 2, but level 3 is just easier, and with the items. And with that deny, I'm very pissed. And that's why we go jungle, fuck it. He shall get XP. Wait, which doctor's in middle? No, Viper. As you can see, they attack us, kill them.
The plan comes together.
So, there are different kind of jungle creatures. They all have abilities. Well, not all of them as you just saw, but this one has an ability, this one has abilities. If several person in the same jungle creeps are gonna use some of their skills.
Yes. Dire's courier has been killed.
And in the jungle we also attack like this, just to make sure nothing is happening to us.
Immediately.
And yeah, so we just fucked his, what is it called? Help me. His courier, which gives us bonus gold, which is really neat. I'm also gonna show you how to stack the creep camps once I'm strong enough. Just don't wanna make it hard on myself right now. Info it would give me much more gold, but yeah. Maybe on level 5 then. So what we're gonna try to build now is just a shadow blade. We're gonna farm for it. So yeah, the main job of a jungle here is just to farm. To farm and become strong. You don't participate much in the game. It's pretty much what you see right now is that would be a perfect stream moment when you have stream viewers, because you don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to say, and I'm losing a lot of HP because I'm not concentrating enough on this. But yeah, it's not a problem for us. Oh, just a rune. Wait, I'm gonna show you right now. So we're gonna get out. And we didn't make it.
Medic!
We fucked up, okay.
Flanking.
Runes have spawned, which we could take, we want to take, blah 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 blah. And
Smart
for the one time we're gonna take them, because no one else is doing it.
Yes.
So normally your team should be taking the rune, but the one on the solo lane probably cannot take it. It is a fair point.
Sound strategy.
Still, you don't wanna waste your jungle time on getting the runes. It is really just a waste of time.
Attack!
So let me show you. Every minute jungle creeps respawn, and if you get the creeps out of this spawn, as you can see right here, before they get to you, like you get them out of like this bone area, before it reaches minute 6, they're out there and chasing you, and the creep camps spawn with new jungle creeps, which makes it easier to farm. Some supports also like to do that, just to stack the creep sometimes and get the carry a lot of farm by that, which is only mainly possible in late game for. What else is there? So we could go now to lane, because our guy left lane,
Yes.
which is fair. Come on. We did not get XP because that's our
Take the
fault.
field.
If this guy comes back, I'm gonna be so pissed. Because he's taking our XP.
Let's.
That was the reason we went back in there. This guy is gonna kill himself. I'm not even trying to defend him at this point. He has deserved this on so many levels. So yeah, you can switch from lane to from jungle to lane. You shouldn't do that what I'm doing here.
Bottom is missing.
Don't do that, please.
Smart move.
It's waste of gold, of ensured gold that no one, not any of your creeps can steal from you. The only thing is it's a little bit more XP, but not that much gold.
Easy.
So we're gonna go for a neutral item now. See, that was the point where we couldn't stand it. That's the mango tree. We don't need
If you insist.
the mango tree, but okay. Let's use it as a what.
On my way.
So mangoes, what do? They give you plus HP regeneration, and once you've reached
Charge.
and once you have like used all your mana, you can eat them for mana if you want to. You should have saved mana here for that. What we're gonna do next? But okay, so we got our ultimate. We should use it as soon as possible when we can. But the problem is
On it.
we still need farm, and it's at this part it's a gamble. You can keep on jungling and go for the item, so you can go on a lane, try to get the kill, but right now it doesn't look too good for our team anyway, so we're just gonna stay the safe way and keep on farming. And there's one jungle camp on each side of the map in 2020 here,
To the vanguard.
which is where those big guys spawn, different kinds of big guys, and they give you a lot of gold and a lot of stuff. Like, they give you well, they give you stuff. They give you more gold, but therefore they're stronger. And they have some effective more people that stand in there. Could be nice. But actually only one creep can pass that. And, well actually, I'm talking bullshit right now. Forget me.
Yes.
So let's farm at least the Shadow Blade, then we can really go in for the duel without being seen. And now I'm gonna show you something. Another creep camp stacked. And on 10 minutes we get XP plus from the shrines. So the best thing would be to like short before minute 10 conquer this. So the enemy doesn't get bonus XP, which can also be a little bit annoying for them. So yeah. Now it's on level 7, the cooldown is only 0.8 seconds. High. That's way higher now. And yeah, what do we have? We have 15 attack speed plus 2 armor by the jungle item, or we could take 35 attack range, melee only, 12 damage and 3 armor, which is pretty, both is pretty good. Both is pretty good. But this is a little bit more nice, I would say. Just attack speed. This guy is annoying though.
Without a doubt. On it.
This is a point where we actually could try to get him. We're gonna try to get him, but we're too slow.
Yes.
That's the problem. Oh, never mind. Ooh, we dueled just in time before the kill got stolen. This guy could have fucked us up real hardcore. We would have not gotten. That's another problem. If they are low, you obviously have to go for the kill. Not you, but your teammates. So it's obvious that like they're gonna try to get the kill in. So obviously it can happen that you don't get the duel damage because you aren't there in time, which could suck for you. Which is where team communication would be really handy. See, I don't wanna fight this guy. He could actually have fucked me up right there. He could really fuck me up. Don't know why he's not doing it.
Flanking.
Really don't understand why, but okay, we're finishing our shadow play. The team is here now, so we're gonna get out of here. We don't wanna risk anything here. He is gonna die, it's his fault. They're going maybe in the jungle, which is why we go here, in this big creep camp, and get rid of those.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is falling.
Yep, this bridge is gonna lead them all to us. Stack this big creep camp, gives us a lot of chance. Yep, they're free there, we should not go in there. And if they find us, we can go shadow blade and get the hell out of here. But why they are so obsessed with getting us killed, I don't know why. See, this Viper has technically seen us, maybe not, but it would be dangerous to go in there. So we're gonna just go for it. The moment we have this, we can go out of jungle and go for the duel damage. While you have to wait with most heroes for like level thing, like 30 minutes and a lot of farm. On this hero we can just, you know, this is the time we're fucked up because I did not activate that skill, and so I actually could have gotten the kill. That was my fault. But I'm used from enemy teams that they have a way faster time of reacting to stuff like that because they know they're fucked. But yeah, just ate a mango and we can now farm on the lane as well. The first item we're gonna go is the most expensive one because it gives us not only bonus damage but it's also the most expensive one, and we don't want to lose the gold, especially when we are in the fights.
On it.
So we can just farm and
Your
push.
top tower is under attack.
On my way.
And mostly when a lane is gone, enemy team go on other lanes. So this lane is free. They probably, some teams teleport back, some don't. But yeah, this is now our lane.
Yes.
Well, or not, fuck me.
Orders received.
Well, someone was in that jungle creep camp.
Let's.
And for some reason I think they're still in there. Just hilarious to me. Which seems to be the new area for the jungle creep camp, seems to be around here. Seems like kind of bug to me, but okay. Okay. Got this, I'm getting the wound. Is there really nothing? Really? It's a little bit bugged, but okay. See, more mangoes are coming here. We don't need them, but we're gonna take them for the funsies.
Repositioning.
And we're gonna go for the big gold here.
On my way. Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
On it.
So we're almost level 10, we're gonna take the strength. Mana regen, nah, that is not good. Strength is always better. Why do you wanna use Cliff so badly? You can use it.
Yes.
Every other team will use Cliff themselves. This is maybe sometimes out of trolling, maybe sometimes too early, maybe sometimes too late. But
Your middle tower
they would not ask for it like that. And this guy dies, we get plus 10 dual damage. On level 12 we can increase the duration and the dual damage, which is pretty good. And we're already on a good way here. So we can finish this here, and we already can slowly getting started with the moon shard. So yeah, pushing is another thing that you always have to do in this game with every hero. And yeah,
Absolutely.
Bristleback is the only one that we shouldn't duel. We dueled him earlier, you saw what happened. We could have killed him, but we kind of fucked up by the thing that, well, yeah. And also, Blade Mail works against heroes that have like high damage or fast attack speed or both. And Carrie's gonna take both.
Haste.
And yeah, we're gonna just wait. And let me show you what
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
See, that was the 4-step plan. Took me a little bit long, I'm out of play, I'll admit. But yeah. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Overwhelming odds.
We're gonna take this to get mana, this guy dies, he saved our life, thanks for that. But we have no duel ready, and we wanna duel. We just wanna duel, we wanna farm and duel. And since we haven't reached level 12 either yet, just gonna go for the level 12. To get more higher duel damage. Well, our team goes in there, so there's technically
Your
a
middle
chance to
tower
do
is under
something.
attack.
So we got this, that's the level up on the duel, we got already 40 duel damage. This guy is a little bit annoying for us, the other is not. So we can get for the kill here. Oh, they see us, oh they see us, oh they see us. I was not in tower range, how did they see me? I've gotta place some wards or they are hacking. Bots that are hacking, haha. But still, fuck me, we should not have died there. There was no reason that they see us. There was not even a reason to place a ward that tower range was not completely there, unless it's the map is now completely bugged because we were like there at this spot, so no. I cannot accept this. How late is it? It's okay.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
So we still have all the TPs. And this guy, this motherfucker, this happens to you a lot in this game. Some people going on the lane that you wanted to go after you died and to get the XP, and they're just going butt in there and be motherfucking annoying and steal it.
Immediately.
So as you can see, our farm is pretty good. We got half of the items already, under 20 minutes. We've got a lot of dual damage in under 20 minutes. And yeah, our level is okay, it could be better, but it's pretty good still for this time.
A promotion.
But it should be better. Now we've got that bonus for, but it's still not good enough. But we have to take it at this point.
Sound strategy.
So we're gonna
Rally.
cut in here.
I'm under attack.
We're taking a lot of tower damage, but we're actually not losing much health, which is good.
Bring it on.
And we're gonna crash that tower.
Next.
We can go to secret shop. We should go to secret shop. We may go to secret shop because they're respawning. Yeah.
Reposition.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Take the field.
So yeah, we're gonna take the rune first because they can take it, and then we're gonna go to
On
the
my
secret
way.
shop.
This will do nicely. On it.
So this is the point where we're gonna take the pain rune unless this fucking hero takes it, which is not the case, which is good for us, but it was even better for me. And they're already stuck together again.
Engaging.
So tier 2 things drop now, but they're not.
Smart move.
I think there's nothing really that sexy that you have to take it. The problem is here they're already stuck together like a team, and I actually picked hard that they don't do that. I did not know that they changed the bot stuff.
Deploying.
So this is gonna be annoying.
Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your
Well,
top
they're
tower
not that
has fallen.
yeah.
Your middle tower is under attack.
We're gonna do it this guy just because he's low already. We're gonna kill this guy. Got the double kill, or the Axe got it, but he helped us. We have control of this. We could have gone after this guy. They did not do it. I'm gonna go top.
Your top tower is under attack.
To the vanguard. Absolutely.
And yeah, we're farming lots of Dota.
Charge.
Let's hope we can block our creeps just so we don't push too far this time. Out of just greedy reasons.
On it.
Gonna see, well, we didn't make it.
The
But you can
enemy's
see our
middle
greedy
tower
reasons we
has
have.
fallen.
You will fall.
Ah! I
Tactic.
took the exact creep that we needed to get the gold for this. So we're gonna take the rune anyway, but we've got 4 out of 6 items ready. We can upgrade the Shadow Blade. Actually, upgrading the Shadow Blade is another huge thing you can do, because the bonus damage increases out of invisibility, increases by a ton of damage.
Bring it on.
And it also deactivates a passive, which fucks this guy hardcore over. But since we're going for the push, and we have a lot of dual damage, we can go with the crit, which we're gonna do. And yeah, it will fuck him up.
You will fall.
So yeah, you can see our attack speed. They're pretty much unstoppable at this rate.
Immediately.
Like, look at the creep waves, it's gone. Well, it's not fast with some other heroes, but still, there's no chance.
I have you.
So we are waiting for the creep wave. We are hoping that they're not costing
Absolutely.
us.
Now's the time. Deploying.
That would have been retarded if you went in like that. Oh, got stunned! You fucking... Oh. And that's the annoying thing about stuns. Stuns fuck everyone over. Stuns are annoying. But stuns are good. Stuns are pretty strong. So we should have just went out of there instead of staying in. That was our fault, it was our mistake, we have to relive it. When we respawn, we could try and go for kills, dual damage, or for farm. We're probably gonna go with the team this time,
Victory
but
will
we
be
need some
ours.
speed scrolls too.
On my way.
One to go in, one to go out, mainly to go out for.
Without a doubt.
To go in is to stay. And we cannot TP anywhere close to them, so they're just getting the kill. We don't get the dual damage, but that's okay, he's dying. That's the most important thing, that this guy dies, which he's not doing.
Tactical.
I'm just like, really? Mother?
On it.
Really be so trying to get this kill and keep. We get him, we get the bonus dual damage, perfect. Also after winning,
Closing in.
you go a little bit ham. Your hero goes a little bit ham on
Orders
that
received.
face. So they are in bot, or at least one of them is. Two, yep. So we can push this lane very easy.
To the vanguard.
And since we have so much attack speed and the dual bonus damage, look at this, the tower is just falling. Wow. We're gonna go with Metro because he's just a known bitch. Got the double kill, yeah. Got 94 attack. Now, what you should have at 30 minutes, so just to know the rate, should have at least over 100 dual damage at 30 minutes, no matter what.
Yes.
So you should have like 120 dual damage at this time. So we are pretty good on it. This is the Paladin sword. We're gonna lose some of attack speed, but therefore we've got lifesteal, natural lifesteal. This is an item. Some motherfuckers are not giving you this item.
On it.
But it's so strong on LC. It is so strong. It's that thing you need the most, the lifesteal. We have already that lifesteal, but that makes it even stronger. Makes you so strong. Look at this. Nothing can withstand it. You can actually go ham with that item. You don't have to even be worried about anything.
Flanking. Take the field.
So they are apparently in the middle,
Yes.
a little bit confused about what to do because they're not going for us, which is a foolish move for them. And we did not hit ourselves. I congratulate you to me to this. But yeah, they're coming for us now, but we don't have to be worried. We have Shadow Blade tower is gone.
Sound strategy.
See? Do you see? Oh, they're all there. See, that would have been a chance with dual damage if the team was not there. If we would have gone in, we would have died in fact.
Absolutely. Small victories. Easily.
Grove bow, taking it, teleport to neutral stash. At
Attack!
this point we can farm, we can go kill, we can go nuts.
Aye.
With the fairy fire pretty strong. If you don't get the drop like Paladin sword, this is fucking strong.
Yes.
Nice try, bitch.
This day
See,
is
120 dual damage. It's 29 minutes, perfect.
immediately. Let's
Now we're gonna do something, we're getting rid of this. We're not getting rid of this. We're just putting it on the
Yes.
side thing. Because we're gonna buy the Demon Edge.
on my way.
Which gives us way more damage than this does for the bonus damage to the creeps. Because this thing also gives us bonus damage to enemy heroes. And it makes us finishing the deadlifts, which we are 666 gold away. The number of the beast. So yeah, we're about to win this game, which is a little bit early. You have not seen the full action, but you pretty much, well, you see all what you can do with LC. And yeah,
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
they're stunning us. Fair enough.
Without a doubt.
See? It's just so strong.
The enemy's
That's the only annoying hero, I've gotta admit. But this guy is not ready.
Here's a blade in your eye.
Ooh. Now that I think of it, there's another very strong item you can make.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Bring it on!
Instead of the Heart of the Rust, there's another strong item you can technically make, which is gonna help you a lot,
I'm under attack! If you
and I will show you. Maybe. This game does not end before that, because you also can make the silhouette, you can finish this, which makes the most sense right now.
engaging.
The enemy's middle barracks is fallen. The enemy's middle barracks.
See, 30 minutes, 146 dual damage,
Yes.
level 24. On level 40 in ranked you should be maxed. Earlier it was an hour. I put it down to 40 minutes for myself or for people. But yeah.
Smart. Right!
See, we're a little bit blocked by this thing, but we can get around there, we can kill, and by the way, it helps you a lot in duel if your partner that you fight is not stunned, because then you can do the damage that you need to do. Ah, he died. This is really unfortunate. But yeah, we can go for Skull Bash or for the other thing. We're gonna go for the other thing first though, because funsies. But we can make part of that Skull Bash. So this gets back to base. So we've got this done. And we can, the Skull Basher is the only thing that it bashes. But I actually don't need this. Skull, do you need? You can make Skull Bash and make it to a Pistol Blade. You can also make fucking Monkey King Bar, which is nice. Wait, no. And see wants to grab all. So now we've got 5 out of 6 items. We've got 5 before that, but now we've got this, like, we've got this maxed out, all these items. So there's 1 item left. You can eat the moonshot, make another moonshot, which helps you for the mass equipment, and then there's just something else besides this item. Heart of the Rask, Monkey King Bar. Monkey King Bar is, especially if you have something like Bristleback, or even better, Phantom Assassin. Monkey King Bar is really great, so we actually can go for that. Should go for that now that I think about it. And we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it.
Retreat.
We're gonna actually sell this, because we don't need this for the rest of the game anymore. We've got the gold because they took the tower, which gives us this again, Demon Edge. And then we need those 2 items to finish.
Yes.
But we're gonna go for the Mega Creeps, because it's fun and we're gonna
On my
finish.
way.
And now wait, let me show you one thing that I've not shown you before, because I never had the chance to. We're gonna let our team die, it's fair. I cannot resist the East dual damage. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go actually for the Viper. So we got this kill. We've got, because of the 32 dual damage bonus, we have 240 now, which is super strong. And let me show you what. This is Roshan. Meet Roshan. He's the strongest jungle creature ever. He has, his HP gets bigger during the time of the game, and he drops this item, the Aegis of Immortality. Now you can pick this up, but we have no spot free. So either one can take it. So if you die in the next 5 minutes, you respawn. Or like me, I can deny it because no one's gonna take it. And yeah, you should have a slot free for this. Well, not at this point. At this point, when you're so strong, you need every item anyway. So it's okay, but otherwise I would recommend just bam 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 bam, take it. Like, If we would have this bot free with that axe thing, actually, would have made much sense to get this. And yeah, gonna finish now. They're in the middle. The green one is in bot, but Till is coming. His tower is gone. He's not even trying to save space from getting mega
The
creep
enemy's
on,
top tower has fallen.
which is kind of weird, kind of
The
interesting.
enemy's top barracks
Normally you
has
should
fallen.
defend at this point. This bot has given up, technically, you can say he's given up. We're gonna get his tower trust, so then I cannot see invisibility, keep getting the max equipment. The only thing we can do now, that's like max equipped LC, the only thing we can do now is, besides finish and kill one of those if we wanted to, is just eat a moonshot, consume a moonshot, we will be max equipped. They're attacking us, we can ignore that because they cannot kill us before we finish. Ta-da! And this was the jungle guide for Legion Commander. On the lane, it's pretty much the same concept. You just get slower XP, less gold, or well, maybe same amount of level, but less gold, and you can die on the lane. It's not safe, but you can get early dwell damage maybe, and yeah, it's pretty much the same play wise, completely same style on either lane or jungle. And I hope this guide helped you guys for LC. See you guys in the next guide. We sadly had for a little bit of a bad score with LC. We had 13-3, which is one death too much allowed for my competitive sense, but we still did great. We got 13 kills, which we could have done way better if we wanted to, but our team was feeding, as you can see, 4-13, 1-9, 9-8, 2-9, and yeah. But yeah, good job team, I hope you guys learned something from it. Corps, and bye.